You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Kane. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's WWE SmackDown After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's WWE SmackDown After Show.
Well, here we are at SmackDown After Show.
Oh, I was to say, where's the music?
Here we got the music.
There it is.
Is that Bing music? Because, you know, Bing is for doing.
Bing is for doing.
Bing is for doing music. Okay, I love this. All right. All right, I'm Ric Drasin. Along today we have Miss Shannon Ballard back.
The better of the two brothers.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Ryan Clum.
Yes, hello.
And our guest today was on Tough Enough. He's wrestled indie now for quite a while. He's much taller than I am, which kind of makes me feel short. Eric Watts, we're happy to have you here, Eric.
Good to be here, man. Good to be here.
It's really good to have you here. I also want to make an announcement. This is really off the cuff. I was thinking driving over here because we get a lot of
Stragglers?
feedback. Yeah. Oh. No, we get comments on YouTube about having the hot-looking girls on here.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
And we don't have any other than Shannon, and she's not that hot.
I know. I go on all the time and try to explain it, but nobody seems to
I'm going to explain it right now to all you viewers out there.
Marissa.
Well, that's a different story. We would like to have hot-looking chicks on here, but we don't know anything about wrestling. So if you people out there know anybody who lives locally in the LA area, preferably the Valley, you know, you could submit it to us. rick@rickdrasin.com is my email. Send us some people if they qualify for what we want. We'll bring them on the show.
Yeah, and the ones we do know are tough to get on sometimes. We try.
Yeah, you got to bribe them.
Yeah.
And it's not working.
No.
So we're looking. So if you have anybody out there, I'm sure you guys do, send them to us, and we'll get them down here, and we'll have them on the show.
I could get a couple girls if Eric will let them out of his basement.
No, those girls are mine.
Do they know wrestling, though?
They know it now.
Well, all right. So I guess we're going to get into SmackDown.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't.
We have one fan.
It's the cheerleader
We got
from...
one fan sitting out there.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. So we had Sheamus and... what was it? Sheamus came out.
Yes.
And I'm trying to remember actually what happened. Sheamus came out and then Sandow came out, right?
Yeah.
Sandow.
And then Booker?
And then Booker and made the match.
Right.
And it took like 10 minutes to do all that. What we just explained in like 10 seconds. Once again, 10 minutes to set up a match.
Yeah, but that's what it's
which
going
they
to.
could have done quicker.
Yeah, they could have. I mean,
it gets boring to me.
It's the same
Listening
thing every
to
week.
guys. Yeah.
Didn't Ray say last time that the old way was to start off the show with the
yes.
match?
Yeah. Who was it? He was saying would say that was it Terry Taylor or somebody said start with wrestling. Every show should start with wrestling.
That's what they're paid. They want to watch. Start with a match and then go to your promos and then go from there. But the entries and the promos, my God, it takes forever. I mean, that's when I get up and go eat, come back, go to the bathroom, go out, water the lawn, come back, take the dog for a walk, and then I can watch it.
Yeah, but then I hear somewhere like one of the highest ratings is the entrances or something like that. I think I heard that recently.
They are spectacular.
Yeah.
Boy, she's with it, isn't she?
She totally is.
She's hot, man.
She looks so cute with those glasses on.
She does. The little headband she has on.
Yeah, you're so feminine. Oh, stop it.
I think I want you.
So yeah, then I guess we went to Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
that was an awesome match.
Hey, did anybody notice he worked the? He got him in the wrong. This is me being the trainer. He grabbed him the wrong side on the front face lock. Grabbed him with the right. So then he had to spin out and work the.
Rey Mysterio's luchador.
Was it
he's
Ray
right.
that grabbed it?
That's right.
Yeah. No, it was
Cody?
Cody Rhodes grabbed on the wrong side.
What happens?
I didn't pick that up.
Oh my God, you should be
I was
fine.
too busy.
know.
I was too busy watching a good match to notice that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good match. I like the way the whole Cody Rhodes like going for the mask thing with Sin Cara. Now it's come over to Rey Mysterio as well, where he's obsessed with getting these masks off these guys.
But he never does.
No, he doesn't. But it played into the finish, and it played into the story of the match, which I really like.
Do they ever give the reason why he wants the mask off?
I don't think they did, but they kind of play off the fact he had this. He had a mask at one
'cause
point.
He broke
Right,
his
he did.
nose or
So
something.
yeah, they're playing off that a little bit, and I mean, he's saying they're ugly as well, and he wants to show how ugly they are to the world. You've seen the picture he showed of Sin Cara.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
He really looks like that. Too,
Yeah, it's his
I heard.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Handsome dude.
Hey, I don't know about you guys. Is anyone getting sick of them always kicking out at on the 2 count? Besides me, is it just me? Am I wrong for actually saying that?
Well, it depends when it happens in the match.
All the time.
Every
1,
time.
2.
Yeah,
Every time.
even in the
Every
first 30
match.
seconds of the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kids like it. Kids like it's all about the kids these days, man. You gotta
Yeah.
play to the kids.
Yeah, but Eric.
But also I guess I could go with the psychology. Also, if I'm resting for 2 seconds and if I can kick
but
out, you know,
we've seen this too in old school where they kick out, you pull them back down, pin them again, pull out, pull them down
Yeah.
again, pull them down. At least vary it up a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Make it a little bit different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's the same thing over and over. I've seen
Right.
that movie. I've seen that preview. I saw that cartoon.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, let's see a new one for a change. It's the same thing.
Yeah, they do a lot of the same stuff, even though I think there was some good stuff later on we'll talk about.
The counter was good into the finish.
Yeah,
I like
that was,
Yeah.
that was sweet.
That was tight, huh, dog?
Yeah.
Oh, that was tight. Yeah, dog. It was tight, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to Billy Blade kick you in the head.
Billy Blade's stupid. That's what Billy Blade is.
Oh my God, Shannon.
Look at this.
Wait,
That's not for me.
what is this? It's your hair
That
over
was
here.
probably
on
from
my side.
last
time.
week.
Is that Rick's hair that
it's-
fell out?
That's his hair.
No, that's
It's,
from
Shannon,
you.
I think it's a sign. Yeah, it's time to let it go, man.
I don't have too many of those left.
It's
I gotta
time.
save all I can.
It's time, man.
I'm gonna tape
Then
it
you
up
and Rick,
there.
you and Rick, you shave your head. You and Rick can be twins.
Yeah, we could use the head blade.
But then you won't look like what's his face anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Heath Slater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
get
true.
comments on him. They call him fake Heath Slater.
Yeah.
And online.
You're a
He's-
fake Heath Slater.
No, remember, I've been doing this longer than Heath Slater, so he's a fake me.
Yeah, but he doesn't use the name Ballard.
No.
Well, he
He
should.
does not.
Heath Ballard?
Ballard.
He wishes
That
it
would work.
could.
Keith Ballard.
Yeah.
That's
Wouldn't it?
yeah.
It would work.
Shannon Slater. That's better.
That works either way, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess
Be
so.
the one-man Canadian rock band.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
I wonder if he hangs out at the meat department.
No, I don't think so. You have to be a certain,
You probably catch him over by the fish.
yeah.
All right, let's go on.
I guess we should talk about the anger management little skits. There were 3 of them.
Yes.
That was
Love
the first
'em.
one wasn't
Oh.
here. Yeah,
A
from
couple
Raw.
of local guys
Yes,
out of
2 of
Scorpio
'em.
Sky, and then
Cheeky Money.
Smiley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Both
The best part was Kane's life story.
Yes.
That was the best part.
The acting was so bad in that. I mean, it was just horrid.
But it
love-
was so bad it was
Amazing.
good. It like made me think of like old wrestling, some of the old school wrestling skits. It made me think of and Kane's thing, as you were saying,
Yeah,
was
that
amazing.
part was funny. Yeah.
Because they went through his entire history through
Yeah.
attacking Pete Rose, and
Yep.
they even mentioned Katie Vick, which is never
I
mentioned
never
anywhere.
thought they would ever do that again.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
I
was
couldn't
awesome.
believe the Katie Vick thing was mentioned.
Yeah.
If you remember the Katie Vick,
I don't remember that. That's why
Very
I'm looking like this.
controversial. Just to try to keep it clean, it was essentially his ex-girlfriend died, and Triple H had his way with her at the funeral. Yeah.
What better place?
This was years ago, so it was one of those things that's never been mentioned again. It didn't really go over all that well, but they mentioned it for the first time. And how long ago was that? It's like early 2000s, right?
That was early. That was
90s.
like
yeah.
03, maybe 04,
Yeah,
somewhere around
like
that time.
8, 9,
That's
10
probably
years
not the
ago.
first time someone's done that at a funeral.
No.
Unfortunately, no.
No, definitely.
I think I'd like to try that.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick.
They won't fight back. I mean, embalming Floyd.
It was stupid.
Excuse me, Shannon, could you come back and work her legs for me?
Oh, man.
Jeez, settle down over there.
Terrible.
sweetie.
That's
Terrible.
messed up.
All right.
All
go
right. So we had Natalya versus Kaitlyn following that.
I was actually looking at Eve's dress.
Were you?
It's nicer this week.
it was
Should
better,
we? I would say, can we have a fashion
Yeah.
moment from Shannon there?
Yeah, it was better this week.
was better.
Yeah,
All
it was
right.
better.
More
Not
revealing.
improvement.
I like the glasses too. She kind of looks like her.
I think less is more should be the motto with Eve.
Yeah.
She should wear less.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that potato sack she was wearing last week.
Less is more. Less is more. Is that like less?
Yeah.
Wheelhouse. Yeah, she's in my wheelhouse.
What do you guys think of the match, though?
It's the same stuff.
I thought it was better than the typical Divas match. I mean, they did a little hold to hold.
I think they really outdid the respect thing, where every time, like every 8 seconds, she would yell, "Respect me!"
Oh yeah,
she wants respect. She demands respect.
She demands it.
So the rule on respect is every 8 seconds you must yell that.
Yeah.
That's what I do when I go out in public. I just yell it.
Would you respect me if every 8 seconds I just followed you around and yelled at you?
Respect me!
I respect you.
When I pulled up, he was on the street corner yelling at on Burbank Boulevard. Respect.
I mean, it works. You should try it.
I will.
Don't be hating unless you try it. Have you tried it? You're just hating on it. You haven't ever tried it.
Respect me.
There you go. Keep doing it forever. Never stop saying it.
You're so cheap.
I know. Respect me.
I mean, the match was all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's better. It was better than some of the stuff the girls do.
They're going through the motions.
And I mean, Natalya is good. So
yeah,
and Kaitlyn seems okay for a young female wrestler.
Mediocre at best.
Okay, sorry, Shannon, trainer Shannon.
Yeah. Mediocre at best.
Debbie Downer.
What's that?
You were a Debbie Downer.
A Debbie Downer.
Mediocre at best.
Mediocre.
She's got some nice arms on her though.
Kaitlyn. She's in shape.
Yeah, she's a strong girl.
Yeah.
Jacked.
They drug test her too.
I don't know. I would think so. I think they drug test. They're supposed to drug test everybody.
Maybe taking way too much estrogen.
It's just chicken and rice. That's it. That's all it is. That's it.
Creatine gum, tiger milk
rice,
bars,
protein powder.
Chicken and rice.
Do they still have creatine gum anymore?
Oh, I don't.
I've never seen that.
Tiger milk bars though are still around.
I had a tiger milk bar the other day,
and
I thought of you and your brother in the show.
I had a king size one today.
You guys love those, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I'm feeling jacked right now.
They don't have that much protein in them.
10 grams. That's a lot.
No, I buy the ones that have 32 grams.
No. Those exist.
I just buy 3
Wow.
king size tiger milk bars.
Just get 3 Snickers. The same thing you're doing to yourself. All that sugar, man. Sugar bomb.
What came on after that? Was that
well, after that, there was a couple things. We had Booker T Matt Stryker interviewed Booker T, and Vicky Guerrero came in complaining about AJ, which they did a little thing on that. And then they had the Raw rebound about the whole CM Punk and Jerry Lawler situation.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Well, it's been going on the last couple of weeks with that and him wanting Lawler to say he's the best in the world CM Punk has, and he challenged him to a match this week on Raw, and the fans got to do their Raw active thing and vote, and they voted on a steel cage match.
I think it'll be good.
Well, they had the match, and it was good. It was fun. There was a little blood in there, and which has become a little bit of controversy actually.
Why is that?
Because there was blood in the match, and
first time ever in wrestling.
Well, no, but they're not supposed to have blood in Raw, and that's a big thing. So, yeah.
Well, it happens.
Who is the best in the world?
Say it.
Who is the best wrestler in the world?
So here's the thing: if I say his name, I fear that the walls would close in on us and the ceiling would drop. So, are you sure you want to do this? Because the force that name carries.
Yeah.
Saint.
Oh, I agree.
Wow.
The world's best. Saint.
Wow, 2 votes for Saint.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Saint.
Who is the world's best, in your opinion?
I'm going to vote for Saint.
Wow, 3 votes. Well, me and you are out. We're just outnumbered,
I guess.
Who's your
PW. Say it.
who's your best?
I'm the best in the world.
All right.
Oh, we had this
one of those.
conversation.
And does that make your brother the second best?
Yeah.
Or is he half of the best in the world?
He's half of the best.
Well, yeah.
No, remember we were talking about
We had
that
this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Nobody.
You were there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
How'd it
You
go?
weren't there though, but
Give me a rundown.
You have to feel that you're the best.
Yeah. Oh, that kind of, yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
But I mean, if Saint didn't exist, then I would feel that way.
okay.
But you got to watch out for the might of Saint. He might hear me say that and might come in and just
Feed Saint more.
Oh, yeah. So then after that, I guess we had my favorite match of the night was Sandow and Sheamus.
Yeah, that was really good.
I thought that was more than really good, just because they actually told a story. The whole thing was Sandow running out the entire time. And you notice the audience started to wake up during that match.
Yes.
Every time he got out, they started to get really annoyed with that. And just the way he was working the count, both defensively and offensively, I really enjoyed. First, that he was really defensive with trying to escape, and then when he cut off Sheamus, using it as a way to try to win the match. I really liked it a lot. It was my favorite match.
The psychology was right on the money on that one. I wish they were all like that. Maybe they'll become that way. I mean, it was definitely good.
Yeah. It was different.
Yeah, different than anything we saw.
Interesting to watch.
But that's all the stuff we've been talking about with the old school psychology.
Did you not like it as much?
No, I liked it. I thought it was different. I thought,
how was the promo?
I love the promo.
That's what I was going to say, is that's where the opening match promo works when they're hot for the match.
Right. It's that's usually when they do shows, house shows or whatever, they build the main event. They'll have somebody come out and do an interview and get a lot of heat, then build for that main event or whatever. But this built for that match, I thought, really nicely.
Yeah, I loved it. I just thought with this and actually the match before with Mysterio and Cody Rhodes, with the storyline of the mask and whatever, there was some good kind of stories within the matches, actually.
Yeah, now
other than just a bunch of moves going on.
If they could do that with each one, where you get behind each one, then you have a really good show.
Yeah, they need more of that stuff.
I'm kind of sick of Sheamus, so I think I don't think he's just not a main event guy. He seems to be like one of the main eventers on SmackDown. I just don't.
Well, put it this way, no offense to him or anybody else, but if you watch the same thing every week, or if you have the same food every day, you get kind of tired of it all.
Chicken and rice, I could eat that every day.
Chicken and rice, bro.
You can, and I can, and I do, but I don't mean I like it. I'd rather have a cheeseburger.
Yeah, me too. That's right.
Bacon.
Well, you could eat a cheeseburger because I guess when you're taking things, you could eat anything you want.
No, is that what's happening? Is that what we're doing right now? Is that what we're doing right now, Shannon? Freaking Shannon. Shannon Slater. That's forever now. That's forever. You just made that forever with that comment.
It does burn up fat quick.
Oh yeah, it does. Well, I wouldn't know.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes. You just made the statement. How can you not know?
I'm watching him.
You don't. He's not doing anything to you.
What am I doing? I'm just here.
You're just assuming.
I'm just trying to function right now.
You're trying to assume that he's doing something he shouldn't be doing.
I know him.
Shannon's just trying to start trouble.
Yeah.
He wants to get kicked in the face. That's what he wants.
No, it's the whole.
Wouldn't be the first time. That's why his face looks like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That explains it.
Yeah, I've been kicked in the face a lot.
Is that your mask for Halloween?
It's my fat mask for every day. For Halloween, I wear Eric Watts mask.
But you eat all the chicks too, don't you?
Yeah, you know
all the ladies.
Yeah, but the face don't match the body.
Yeah, it does. Okay. At least below the. Never mind.
Okay. All right, let's go on.
PG show.
Just real quickly before we go on, just want to talk about iTunes real quick.
What would you like to say about iTunes?
I'd like to say that we are on iTunes. Yes. That is a very good way to listen to the show. You can download it on your iPhone, listen to us at the gym.
Staring at me.
I love to stare at you. Would you want me to stare at Shannon instead?
That's all right. Then I'll feel
he
like
could be
rejected.
looking in that direction.
You're the host. You're the one who's supposed to be looked at.
But I like when you look at me.
Thank you. I like to look at you. But anyways, we're on iTunes, so if you can go and rate and comment, we would appreciate it. And you can download the new iPod app too,
On your 56K
or the new podcasting app. What did she say?
On your 56K modem.
On
sure.
56K modem.
Sure.
Yeah.
What does that app actually do?
I think it just organizes your. Honestly, I don't have it, so I haven't even looked at it. But I guess it organizes all your. It organizes your podcasts. I guess you can open that up, and it'll have all your podcasts.
Okay,
organized.
so that's what the app is. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay.
You notice that with no women on the show, that the gayness factor is up to really high. Like he's looking at you. I'm looking at Eric.
See, my looks are not. There's nothing gay. It's completely innocent. You guys are the one who are always making the innuendos. Don't look at this guy over here. I don't talk about the meat department every.
He brought up the meat department.
Yeah. That is very true. But you do keep calling him she.
Yeah,
so
well, she does. That's what she likes.
Okay. Rick's been breaking in more back doors than a burglar.
The backside boys. All right, what's up?
Then we went on to interesting to see what Mr. Ballard thinks here. The tag team match of Kid and Gabriel versus the Primetime Players.
Did not like it.
No.
Why not?
I said this last week and the week before that, and then the week before that. They're just throwing people together like Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel. Give them the same trunks and give them a nicely matching tank top that's bright, and let's call them a tag team.
Yeah.
They're not doing any tag things at all. They're not wrestling as a tag team. It's just 4 singles wrestlers out there wrestling.
Well, I mean, it takes time to develop a good, chemistry with your partner. I would
It does.
imagine.
It does. You're right, Eric. But,
Yeah.
but years
Why-
ago, they had that. They had, Legion
Yeah.
of Doom and all this stuff. You knew who they were when they came out.
Have you ever heard of the Ballard brothers?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not referring to them. I'm referring to like the Midnight Express and the Rock and Roll Express. If I was going to say something bad, I was going to refer to the Ballard brothers. But, no, I just like the finish. If we talk like the match in general was it was okay. It just wasn't to me. It wasn't a tag match.
Right.
It was just 4 guys in
4
there.
guys
But,
wrestling.
The finish, he had to wait up there for
Yeah.
an extraordinary amount of time before the low blow actually
Yeah.
happened. So the guy was kind of just sitting up there, like,
Right.
And did you notice that Justin Gabriel had no fire in that match at all? Like, Kid was getting beat down. He's in the corner. They run in. They miss, and he runs and jumps for the tag. And Gabriel gets in the ring super slow and just he should have been in there firing up.
Yeah.
And there was no fire at all.
Here's
I
a
was
little
like, wow.
tip.
I mean, it looked like he was sleepwalking through that.
A little tip for anybody who wants to be a tag team wrestler out there. The wrestler on the outside needs to work just as hard as the wrestler on the inside.
That's
so when he
right.
gets a hot tag, the place goes crazy. He was not. He was just standing in the corner doing
You know
this.
what? You're right, because you
Yeah.
see the emotion on some of them. They're just standing there like on the indie shows.
Yeah.
They're just standing there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
looking
And you
off.
see the way he got in the ring. I mean, it was just slowly, like it was the beginning of a match. He just kind of casually got in
Yeah.
and went after the guy instead of flying in like normally you would see the guy coming in for the hot tag.
Eric Watts wouldn't have done that.
No, he would not
Eric
have.
Watts would have flown like
Yeah.
Superman. Just punched him. That's what he would have done. I don't know. I mean, I did think it was cool though. I mean, match aside, I think it was cool that like they had the 4 tag teams like in the same shot. I think they are trying to make an effort to make the bring tag teams back. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean,
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, so I think this is still kind of the early stages. I think once they figure it out, I think it'll. I don't know.
Yeah. I like the primetime players. I mean, they've been a team for what, like 6 months, I think maybe? They started on NXT and then they got moved up.
They're good.
They're good. I mean, they've been
Eric Watts
teaming
is
for
making a
such
face
short
there.
time.
What's going on?
I like that. I don't.
No. You've got something to
It's
say.
just like it's just I don't know. Without it's kind of weird without AEW.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was like the
I guess
he was like the whole he was the primetime
Yeah.
players. That's who it was.
that's the guy with the
Yeah.
microphone.
I would like to see them bring somebody in. Bring back Slick. Stick Slick with those guys.
Is he
Slick,
still alive?
He can't. He was on
Slick
the
was
one.
there.
He was on the 1,000th Raw.
Yeah, he was good.
He was the what do you call it? The minister for the marriage between AJ and Daniel Bryan. He came and did this whole thing. It was awesome.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I popped for Slick, but the crowd didn't know who. I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't know who it
Right.
was. I was like Slick. I marked out.
Oh, I totally marked out.
Yeah.
Slick's one of my favorite managers.
Yeah, he's
Jive
awesome.
Soul Bro.
Yeah.
The male manager is another dead prospect. I think they need to bring back the male manager.
Rodriguez.
I agree.
What's that?
Carter Rodriguez is a male manager.
He's the only one, though.
Yeah, but
Well, he's an announcer,
and
not really a manager.
I'd like to see them come back to like the Bobby Heenans who had a
Right.
stable of guys,
Right.
but they weren't a group of guys. He'd come out with them individually.
Right.
You never see them really
Or
cross
Captain
over.
Lou.
Yeah, all those guys. Jimmy Hart. They
Oh, I see, yeah.
back in the day, almost every heel had a manager. And these guys would have stables, and they just come out for their. It was awesome.
They're
They need
part
to
of the
get
whole
back
thing.
to that. Yeah.
They pulled it all together.
And then those managers would be so annoying, and you would be waiting for that one time you want the Ultimate Warrior to kill Bobby Heenan, and then you'd wait for the match where they're going to stick him in a weasel
He
suit.
almost did.
Yeah.
He almost killed him legit.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He almost
Like,
actually
almost
dropped him on
killed
his head. Yeah.
That almost happened. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I think today it'd be hard to do a manager it's sort of like a hybrid, like Ricardo's like a hybrid sort of. It's the way you do the way you do a manager is how they're doing Ricardo. I mean, and still having him generate heat. I don't know.
Yeah, because with everybody bringing out valets now, I mean, most of the people want to see a.
There's not even that many valets now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's
That kind of
true.
came and went.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it sounded like they were going to try to do the manager thing with Vicky, but then they stuck Swagger with her, and now they've pulled him off, and she's just with Ziggler. So
Yeah. But she's good for what she does.
she's good for what she does. Yeah, yeah. I guess there's a manager
She's got
there.
a ton of
She's-
energy, and you get the heat with her.
Yeah.
Instant heat. Boom.
Yeah, but I would like to see primetime players with the manager. I think
Eric,
they
let me
could-
ask you a
they could
question.
help.
Would you date a chick like that?
Like Vicky, man, no questions asked. I would be like, "What up?" I would show her what's up. I would teach her some stuff. She thinks she knows it all. I would teach her a lot.
You like to be punished, huh?
I'd punish her, man. I got the hammer right here. That does
You gotta have duct tape for that mouth, though. That voice, my God.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Or earplugs.
Yeah, earplugs.
That might help.
So after that, we had what? Del Rio?
Yeah, Del Rio came out to be interviewed with by Josh Matthews, and then Kane came out and did his whole spiel about which was so funny, apologizing, and then when he thanked Josh for helping him with his recovery, I popped for that. I thought that was hilarious.
He's beating him up while he's apologizing. That's so funny.
Before I'm talking about in the beginning, before he beats him up at the end, but when he was just in the ring and he said, "Thank you for helping me with my," he's like, "Josh, but thank you for helping me with my recovery," and it's like he's helping you, but you kicked his ass.
That's
so
cute.
I thought that was really funny.
It was funny. It was funny. And Josh, he's got a good gig on that show.
Yeah.
He's got a good deal going.
Wasn't
first
he a
season,
wrestler?
He was the first season of Tough Enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He was. Did he make the finals or
I think he was
final
he was
three?
top
Right,
3 or 4.
Top 3.
But
Yeah,
she made it really far.
Yeah, and he was. I mean, the kid could bump. He was like a high flying.
But he didn't
high
bump
flyer.
when he took him down in the ring.
No, he didn't.
He bumped wrong.
The choke slam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked like that looked painful.
It did look painful.
I was like,
did.
ow. Yeah.
I thought to myself, he knows how to bump. Why did he bump?
I thought the exact same thing, and he was a really good bumper on Tough Enough.
It's been a while.
They don't want him to bump.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Aren't you glad that she's over there making comments?
Exactly. Yeah, it's
They're like random comments.
Just adds so much, doesn't it?
Did Josh not win it because he wasn't tough enough?
That was Maven's season.
Maven won that one.
Yeah, where's Maven now?
Do you still hear
Rehab.
that?
So what?
So rehab, he just got out
Is
of
he
rehab.
rehab?
He was. Remember, TMZ broke that story a couple months ago on him, and then WWE sent him to rehab like maybe 3 to 6 months ago. It was relatively recently.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the business does to you.
Yeah.
Get out
I
now
was
while
always
you can.
I was a big fan of his and Chris Nowinski on the first.
I remember
he was a guy I thought had tons of talent, and then the concussion issue.
Oh, that's
happened.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
I mean, I think if he hadn't had those concussions, he could have really been a big thing in the business. He was really good. He was smart. Shannon smiled.
No, I was just laughing because I was wondering if he still hears those dumb comments. Hey, did you not make it because you were tough
Oh man,
enough?
that's
Oh,
like,
my God.
At least
Yeah.
once a week I hear that.
Dude.
You see my
You just go to an NWA
you see
show.
my Facebook or my Twitter or any wrestling show that I do.
Yeah.
I get reminded constantly. But
Yeah, but you got to tell him I was there and you weren't.
yeah, no, I was like, well, yeah, I made it. I lost, but I was top 7. How far? So what were you? Oh, you weren't at
Yeah.
all. Oh, okay.
And you're probably more recognizable than even a lot of the guys who made the top 2. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
people
I mean-
probably remember you more than Andy or a lot of the. I don't even remember a lot of the guys.
Yeah.
Where are they
But
now?
Yeah.
no one's anywhere.
Lots
Some
of
of the
them-
girls got signed, but
Lots
that
of
was
them don't
it.
wrestle anymore. Like I know Luke doesn't really wrestle anymore. He just does his personal training thing. Jeremiah doesn't wrestle. Michelle just fell off the face of the earth. Michael, I haven't heard from him. Like,
And what about what was the guy that looked like Donny Osmond?
Martin? Martin's wrestling.
He still wrestles,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's gotten huge too. He's gigantic
Has he?
now. Yeah, he's huge. He's like doubled in size.
What's he on?
Chicken and rice.
Boy, that was quick. You hear that?
That was quick.
Chicken and rice, man. That's it. That's it.
Well, that's because that's his answer anytime somebody asks him.
Yeah.
so-
Chicken and rice,
Doesn't
man.
matter what the question is. What day is it? Chicken rice.
Chicken and rice. No, but and AJ is still wrestling too. But just really just
Oh,
like
yeah.
us 3 mainly are the main ones who are still wrestling. And Matt Cross, M-Dog.
Matt Cross. Oh yeah, he's around forever.
We can't
Yeah.
talk about AJ.
Different AJ, not your AJ.
Okay.
That's AJ
Kirsch.
Kirsch. Yeah.
AJ Kirsch side, yeah.
Oh wait,
Tumbleweed.
So nervous
I think
for a
I
minute.
I did. I wrestled that Martin guy for that.
That Martin guy.
Yeah, he wasn't as big though. Maybe now he is, but I didn't think he was that jacked.
Where'd you
So-
wrestle him?
It was at Cauliflower Alley thing.
When was that?
April.
The inside of your mouth is all purple.
He's
Is it?
Yes, from that light.
Oh.
He used to be like way smaller.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, he's big.
Okay.
He's like 220.
Is he?
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't know, for a guy that height, it's pretty big.
Yeah. But I guess back to the Kane Del Rio match.
yes,
It was a short match. I
Yes.
liked it, but I thought it had a great ending. I loved the whole end of it with Ricardo Rodriguez kind of taking a swipe at him, and then him, getting whatever backstabbered and then pinned, and going crazy and beating up Josh again. And as he's beating up, going, "I'm sorry, Josh, I'm losing my temper." He's like telling him, he like throws him in the wall. He's like, "I'm sorry, I lost my temper," and he grabs him and continues to beat his ass.
That was funny. Definitely.
Oh yeah, Kane hasn't really had some good stuff recently, and this is great stuff with him and Daniel Bryan and the anger management. I hope they continue with it because it's very funny.
D. Bryan's the man right now.
Oh, completely the man.
What I was going to say, what was good about that match was that Del Rio actually kicked out at 1. It's the first one the entire night. Actually, in the whole time I've been watching that has done that. Kicked out at 1.
No.
1.
At least somebody did once, huh?
Yeah. I think maybe he listens to this show. It's like, oh, I don't want him to.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's exactly. That's why
he's
probably his hair. The grays are gone because he listens to you.
Yeah.
He wants a good review.
Yeah.
He knows Shannon's going to be harsh on him.
I sure am.
You got to kick out at 1. That's a ticket right there. If I do that, I'm good.
All right.
And then I guess if we should talk about quickly, they did a little bit on Triple H and his kind of speech. Is it his farewell speech? Is he retiring? That's what they're trying to make us think.
That was a pretty emotional speech.
Yeah, very emotional because and I had heard that was not originally the plan, was for him to go out and do that. They tried to kind of do something with him at SummerSlam, and the fans kind of turned on it at the end. Were booing him, and so they did that to try to actually give him the kind of farewell speech. But I don't think he's really gone. I think he'll be back in a year or so.
How many emotional speeches have we seen like that, with
it was
Shawn
a good
Michaels
one, though,
and him, and with the tears all up, and they all come back. Ric Flair, and they all come back.
Oh, yeah.
They all come back.
I saw him turn around. He pulled out some Visine, put it in his eye. That wasn't real. Those weren't real tears. It was Visine.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Chicken and rice.
Onions.
It was chicken and rice he did.
Chicken and rice with onions.
Right.
But yeah, I think he'll be back probably next. I think this is probably a storyline building up a rematch with Brock Lesnar. But I mean, I do think he's obviously slowing down, and he's got a lot more going on behind the scenes. He's in charge of development now. He's bringing in
huge responsibility,
incredibly, and he. It's good, I guess, that somebody who really knows the business is going to be taking that over. But he's got an incredible amount of responsibility now.
And he's got a lot of knowledge. So
I know he's pretty involved in NXT down in Florida, the show, and just development and all, trying to bring the new generation of guys out. So
cool.
And he likes
Lots
tag
of
teams.
stuff. He does, and that's the thing. He likes tag teams, And I've heard that we may be seeing the end of the days of modeling agencies and divas being hired out of modeling agencies.
Is that where they get them?
That's where they've been getting them. That's where Laurinaitis was getting all his girls, was modeling agencies.
Laurinaitis.
Yeah. I miss Johnny Ace.
Maybe I should go through modeling agency for my girls. That's where I get mine.
No, WWE did it, and maybe we can teach someone and stick them in the corner to be on the show here. Just go get a model.
Let's just do that,
That's
okay?
it.
We're going to go out next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Just jump in the corner.
Yeah,
That
we'll
would be you
we'll
would
just write
replace
everything
me.
down for him, tell her what to say.
Exactly. Well, we tried that with a couple. It didn't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
No. Okay, so we're down to Orton.
Ziggler and Orton, the main event.
Yeah. I have a few things to say about that when you get to this point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not yet. I'm not to the point yet.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Shannon or Eric. Or
This is something that I'm big on preaching, and I know WWE, like Ricky Steamboat says this a lot too, and this is something that he did where he punched him 3 times, then whipped him off, and he reversed. So all 3 punches meant nothing.
Who is that?
Right.
Okay, you're right.
Who threw the 3 punches?
Orton.
Orton did?
Orton threw 3
They
punches.
punched a
and
lot in the beginning. A lot of
Yeah.
punches.
He went punch, and then he went to whip him, and then he got reversed right away.
Oh, yeah.
Those 3 punches.
You're
meant
going where I want
0.
to go with this. That's exactly right.
All right.
Then Orton uses his backbreaker. Mm-hmm. He doesn't sell it.
Right.
That's a finishing move, is not?
Which backbreaker?
Like the
the one
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
He doesn't use it as a finisher, but
But it could be.
It could.
It's
It
a
absolutely
huge
could
move.
be.
Yeah,
It
it's a
absolutely
huge
could
move.
be. It's a
Yeah.
big
and then,
move.
And then the suplex off the top rope, and he gets up again.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Orton probably has 4 or 5 moves in there that could be finisher moves.
There's only one time I've ever seen that happen in real life.
What's that?
Take a fall like that and keep going.
What was that?
I did.
You did?
The roof.
That's right. We had those big rains a few years ago, the monsoons and all that. They had a name for them. El
Niño?
Niños.
They call
it
Yeah.
Watts.
And
Yeah.
I had a leak in
The
my
Watts
roof.
Towers.
No, I had a leak in my roof, and so Shane and I, not your brother, but my son, we went and put bricks and plastic
You
all
should
over.
have hired Shane.
I'm speaking now. Do you mind? You gonna shut up? Okay. So I came home from the gym and I had a leather jacket and I climbed on the roof to move the bricks and the plastic around and I slipped. And I fell all the way off the roof onto the cement by where my toes and stuff is and took a bump on the cement. And I got up and I went to El Pollo and ate chicken and rice.
Oh, wow. You bumped on the cement?
I bumped on the cement. Didn't even get hurt. Did not even get hurt.
Well, did you hit and then like slide down the roof and then fall off, or did you just like take the tumble straight off?
I slid all the way down the roof and hit on my back.
Oh, so you went.
It's like a slippery slide.
Okay, I got you.
And that actually makes me think of just a bit I meant to mention during the Divas matches. I thought there was a pretty good bump by Kaitlyn out on the the outside of the ring on the floor, which I thought was stiff and good.
Yeah, those are stiff bumps.
Yeah,
but at the same thing, it's kind of a match of two good wrestlers, and they don't sell. I mean, we've been over and over this about the selling. We had it with Ray Lloyd here. We had it with another friend of ours. And we've had other old school guys in here. You know, the selling's the whole key to the match.
Yeah, it's number one for sure.
Number one, you got to sell it.
Yeah. That's why I think CM Punk is so effective. He sells really really well. You believe the guys just beat the crap all the time.
Yeah.
I think Ziggler normally sells really well too.
Yeah, he does.
Sells like a madman.
Madman.
Yeah.
And Slater, your sister, sells.
Oh yeah, he sells well.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
Well, there's the selling, like I'm saying. I mean, they sell some of them, and then about 22 seconds later, they're up and going again.
Right.
Yeah. You know, if you really
they forget to go back.
They forget to go back. To
yeah.
It. And you want to sell into your next move. You know, you got to carry that. Like you hurt your leg, you hurt it the whole match.
Yeah.
All the way to the dressing room. That's old school.
But at the same time, do you think that they're told to like maintain that superstar, larger than life sort of suit of armor?
Probably.
Yeah.
Like they're above it.
Yeah, like they're above it.
Like Steven Seagal, for example.
Yeah.
God. Other than that, I mean, the match is good.
Yeah.
But those things just stick out in my mind when I saw it.
I watched it late because I was having a problem with my VCR.
Your
VCR?
My VCR.
Is that Betamax?
Can you please explain that? Is that the new iPhone? Code word?
Yeah, well, I put the tape in, and then I pushed down play and record, right?
You put tape on what?
No, I didn't put the tape on. I put the tape into the. I put the VHS tape in. It was a blank one. It was a Memorex. Put it in, hit down play and record.
Well, that's your problem right there. It didn't know whether to play it or record it.
No, that's what you have to
both,
do. Play and record.
Do you have a top loader or the?
Well, I don't have a remote. I just go up there and I.
Oh,
wow.
Well, you have the original.
So I was having problems loading
one.
it, so I had to watch it late. And during that match, I was dozing in and out a little bit. It didn't keep my attention, I guess.
What's the main? It's the main event too.
You know what's funny is my mom actually just up until about a month ago was still recording shows on the VCR.
What's wrong with that?
It's just old.
So much is wrong with that.
Yeah, you've got and they had a DVR for a year. They just didn't know how to use it.
When I go to the gym, I've
That's
actually
so
got
much
a portable tape player, and like with the buttons on it.
Okay,
so I
no
listen to
touchscreen
tape
and a headset.
Yeah, and the headset. Yeah.
Like this headset.
No, not this big because this is actually coming back in style. I have the one that's got like the foamy ears, and they're like about
the
size of a quarter.
Yeah.
They adjust too, by the way.
They're like zip ties with speakers.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Are they the red foam?
No, it's a black foam.
Okay.
Black dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, did we wrap that up?
Yeah, I think that's it as far as SmackDown goes.
Oh, that's too bad.
We got there too quickly. I guess more time for old school.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Look
can
at
do
the big smile on your face.
Oh damn.
Rick loves the old school wrestling.
Marissa. Yeah.
We'll have her back. Hey, Shannon, where can we find you? Other than sitting next to me with your hand on my leg.
Let's see, September 8th, I will be in a flag match for Vendetta Pro where he will probably be getting kicked in the head several times.
He doesn't use me anymore.
Then on September 21st, I will be in BTW defending our tag titles. September 22nd in Reno against your boy John Morrison. And then I am filling in for the band, guitar for the band Super Kill, so I will be playing live shows probably in about 2 weeks. I will keep you posted. And I will be at as many UCLA football games as I can. And if I'm not there, I will be watching them on TV, cheering them on. So that way when we get a win over USC this year, it's going to be very, very sweet.
And then you woke up.
Wow, you're doing a lot of stuff. Ryan, how about you, buddy?
You can actually see me tomorrow night. I will be on the Raw AfterBuzz here.
Whoa.
That's right.
Moving up to Raw. We'll see how it goes, but I will be there tomorrow night. And then
what time, Ryan?
Honestly, I have no idea. Raw's ends is 9 to or. what, 8 to 11. So I think right after that.
Okay.
So East Coast time, I believe, is right after is when we go on, but I have to find that out.
Okay.
And then September 8th, I will be in Simi Valley. September 9th, I will be wrestling in Huntington Park at the Pappy Pineda Dome. And then October, I think it's 27th, Alpha Omega Wrestling. Sky will be up there as well.
Quite a large gap
For Palm Desert. Yeah, there may be some more stuff going on, but that's all booked right now.
Cool. Eric, where can we find you?
You can find me in a week from today. I will be wrestling for NWA Hollywood.
All right, yeah.
Is Triple H gonna be down there?
At the Glendale, as he usually is, at the Glendale Studios in Glendale, California, and the rest of the dates are on my phone. I don't know right off the top of my head, but they're there.
Cool.
Mini
Orange
shows.
Groves.
Mini shows.
Well, I have an announcement.
What's that?
You can find me September 26th and 27th in Las Vegas, Nevada, before the Mr. Olympia
Oh,
contest.
yes. Congratulations, by the way.
Yes,
I
it's
didn't get the...
World Gym Convention. They're awarding me with the Joe Gold Lifetime Achievement Award.
Nice.
For all my years in bodybuilding.
That's amazing.
So it's,
Yeah,
I will be there.
congratulations on that.
Yeah.
I will be out there.
Well, I will be there. You're going to come?
Yeah.
I want everybody to
literally.
come.
I will.
All you chicks come too.
Hey.
Heyo.
Are they
So,
shooters?
yes, of course. Anyway, that's where we'll be. And
That's my birthday weekend. Maybe I'll have to get
I'm
up
telling
there.
you, it's going to be
All right.
nice. It's going to be nice.
That's awesome.
So stay tuned for Old School Wrestling next when we bring you some cool matches from the past.
Yes.
My era.
Yeah.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzz.
I thought Saint walked in or something.
Yeah. All right, well, buzz you later, I guess.
Buzz you later.
Buzz you sooner.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.